Pencil, and this week I'm going to show you how to make an apple tray bake or a raspberry and chocolate chip tray bake. For this recipe you're going to need 225 grams of butter, 450 grams of cooking apples, half a lemon juiced, 280 grams of golden castor sugar, 4 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 350 grams of self-raising flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder and some Demerara sugar to sprinkle. If you are making a raspberry and chocolate chip tray bake, you will need 150 grams of fresh raspberries that have been washed and 100 grams of your favourite chocolate chips. For this recipe, you're going to need a tin approximately 27 centimetres by 20 centimetres. You need to preheat your oven to 160 degrees centigrade. Today I'm using a fan oven. If you were using a conventional oven, you'll need to have it at 180 degrees centigrade. That's without a fan. To start off with, you need to wipe down your surfaces with a warm, soapy cloth. And then finish by spraying down your surfaces with a disinfectant. You can always wipe this off with a clean paper towel. The first thing we need to do is we need to grease our tin using a little of our butter or our margarine. You'll need a pencil for this exercise. So draw around the base with your pencil. Take your tin off and you should be able to see the outline. Continue each of your lines freehand. Cross and a tick on every alternate line. This will show you your cutting point of where you're cutting up to. So if you're cutting across the tick line, this would be the point in which you'd stop cutting. I'm going to recommend now that you turn your piece of paper over and fold along the lines that you can see. Paper back over, and using your pair of scissors you're going to cut along the tick lines to the point of the furthest point of where it joins to the tin. Turn your piece of paper over now, you should have a net in order to be able to line your tin. The bits that are extra will fold round and you can use more margarine, almost as if glue, in order to line your tin. If your sides are too high, you can trim them down so that they don't catch the oven element. By the time you've done your trimming, you should have a perfectly lined tin in order to pour your mixture cake batter into. Cut your lemon in half so that you can squeeze half of it ready to put over to your lemons, ready to stop them from going brown, which causes oxidisation. If you fill this with salt, you can put it into your fridge, which will make your fridge smell nice and it will absorb any bad odours within your fridge. Cut off the base of your apple. This is 450 grams of apple, so that you've got a flat base in order if you were to use a corer. Then peel your apples, remove all of the skin. Any bruises like this can be sliced out before we start. go on the diagonal as well. You want to use all of your apples up. So put them in a pile on your board or into a bowl, and then sprinkle over your lemon juice, either from the other half of your lemon or the lemon which you squeezed earlier. So to start, what you're going to do is you're going to put the butter, sugar, flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, your 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and of course not forgetting your eggs. Stir your mixture with a mixing spoon, and when it's well mixed in, you could use an electric whisk to incorporate air at this stage. Okay, so we're going to start the layering of the Dorset apple trade egg. So you're going to place half of your mixture into your lined tin. Then what you're going to do is use the back of your spoon just to spread out your mixture. Place your apple onto your mixture, but make sure that you are leaving a space in between each of the apples so that you allow the sponge to form. Once you've done that, you're going to place the remainder of the other half of the mixture onto the apples. Spread out your mixture again. Place some more apples on top. Remembering to space them out. And then sprinkle your brown sugar over the top of your apples, which will make it caramelise and give a crunchy texture. So you're going to put your half of your mixture into the base of your tin, and then you're going to use the back of your spoon for spreading out your mixture like so. Place your raspberries on your mixture, but be careful not to put them side by side. The reason for this is that you want your sponge to rise and form in between. You get a handful of chocolate chips, and you can sprinkle these on like so. You're then going to put your remaining mixture over the top. And then sprinkle your brown sugar over the top of your apples, which will make it caramelise and give a crunchy texture. So you could also have a go at trying out different alternatives. So here I've layered some raspberries and chocolate chip, and this one is my Dorset apple trade egg. Place in the oven 45 to 50 minutes, 160 degrees centigrade on a fan oven. So how will you know when your trade egg is ready? Well, first of all, it will be risen, and second of all, it should be golden. So you can either use the skewer or you could use another implement such as my long fork, and you are looking for it to come out clean. If it comes out clean, you know it's done. Okay, I'm going to do the same with this one here. Now this one, you can see there's a little bit of mixture going on, so I'm going to put that in for a further 10 minutes.